Flowers may be beautiful to behold, but many come with irritating pollen that can trigger itchy eyes, runny noses, and general misery. Fortunately, not all flowers trigger allergies. It seems the more hybridized the plant, the less likely it will have a high level of pollen and the less irritating it will be. But there are still plenty of old-fashioned high pollen flowers being grown. This is a good thing, or else bees and other pollinators would be going hungry. It is not usually the showiest flower that cause allergies, although some do. Large, brightly colored flowers tend to be magnets for bees and other pollinators, and that pollen is often too heavy to float in the air, which is good for allergy sufferers. The plant to really look out for are those that have pollen that is light, dusty, and easily transported by the wind. So take a look at a list of some common garden plants that you should avoid if you have pollen allergy.
Aster. At the top of the list of allergen-heavy plants would be most of the plants in the aster or daisy family. These popular flowers can be everywhere during the warmer months and can even find their way into homes as container plants. Even though most asters are not wind-pollinated, many people with allergies are sensitive to the pollen. Dahlia. The flowers are showy enough to attract many insect pollinators, but as members of the aster family, its pollen can cause an outbreak of heavy fever symptoms throughout summer. Daisy. Also in the aster family, daisies may look pristine and tame, but this plant is a high pollen producer. You will likely see many bees visiting this plant. Although the pollen is not wind transferred, people with allergies should avoid getting too close. Gerbera daisies. One of the flashiest members of the aster family is the Gerbera daisy. For all its bling and beauty, it still possesses pollen that can set off sneezing and sniffing. Take care before you bring a bouquet of this into the house. Chamomile. Another aster family member, chamomile can cause double trouble. The plants are producers of irritating pollen, and the flowers are used to make tea, which can still harbor some irritants for allergy sufferers who are given the steaming beverage.
Chrysanthemum. The aster family resemblance is strong in chrysanthemum as in the allergy-inducing pollen. Mums have stretched the allergy season well into the fall. Chrysanthemum are hardy plants that come in a huge range of colors and sizes. They are also popular as container plants and are therefore often part of the indoor environment as well. Sunflower. The sheer size of a sunflower center disc is an indicator of the copious amounts of pollen that it can produce. Making matters worse, this pollen is dispersed by the wind. Because sunflowers are not fragrant, they often get overlooked as allergy plants. There are some pollen-free sunflower varieties like apricot, twist, and joker that are listed as hypoallergenic because the pollen is too heavy to be wind-borne. Most spring flowering bulbs or aster family flowers are only not the culprit causing allergy symptoms early in the season. If you are sneezing, it's a good chance the problem is caused by the trees. Many trees are monoecious, meaning they have separate male and female flowers. For the pollen to get from the male flower to the female flower, it has to travel, and wind is often the easiest way to disperse it. Wind dispersed pollen is a serious problem for the most allergy sufferers, like trees like oak, mulberry, ash, cedar, Arizona cypress, etc. are allergy-causing trees.